Hey, what's going on, brother?
Ooh, you cooking tonight, baby. You cooking.
Man, they
Boy,
gotta hear it, man. They gotta hear it. They
listen,
gotta hear it.
first, I first want to say to you, man, I am so um, thankful and appreciative of your transparency, your honesty. Um, when I was doing it a while, for a long time, man, you coming too hard. You coming too hard.
Hmm.
You got some people that want to hear it, some people can't hear it because they like what you're talking about right now is killing them inside. It's hurting them
Hmm.
inside because you hitting on points that they know that they are guilty of, but they want to
Hmm.
blame you
Hmm.
for their discretions and their shortcomings and their fears, and you're making them face those fears. So I just want to say, man, first of all, man, thank you, man, and I thank God for you,
Yeah, no
and I thank
problem.
God for
Appreciate it.
your journey,
Hmm.
where you've been and how you broke down where you come from, and and the thing I love about you is like, listen, man, I can still put them up too, just in case y'all forgot. You see what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying? Because a
Hmm.
lot of these cats, they bang on them keyboards. I had to put the check down on a few cats before, and I had to let them know, listen, I might be wearing these suits, but don't mean you won't get chunked up. But see,
Goddamn right.
I'm not gonna keyboard you. I'm gonna
Hmm.
come straight to you and talk to you as a man. Now, if you want to go from there, then we got another issue to deal with.
That's right.
But at least I'm going to give you the credit and the honor as a man to not bang on keyboards, not go talk about your
Hmm.
back, man. Man, Cole ain't nothing, but then I'm smiling in your face.
That's right.
You see what I'm
Right. Right.
saying? There's an old saying that says, when you think life has robbed you, it's always an inside job. And you're speaking on
Mm.
inside jobs right now.
Exactly.
You're
Yeah.
speaking on telling people, listen, a lot of times you can't be successful is because you are the one holding you back.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm brother, I'm just thankful, honestly,
Man, I
because you are a
appreciate it.
breath of fresh air to this industry. You know, I'm here in Costa Rica, man, right now,
Hmm.
and but I still try to stay in touch. You know what I mean? And I just so happened to see you on. I said, man, let me get on here, man, because I got to hear the knowledge that you're dropping. You know what I mean? Because we speak the same language.
Man,
We've always spoke the same
appreciate
language. And the ones
it.
who will become successful are the ones who are going to be honest. The ones
Yeah.
who are going to be
Yeah.
successful are the ones who are not worried about showing Ferraris and Lambos, but you're not teaching nobody how you got it.
There you
You see what
go.
I'm saying?
There you go. Yep.
It's cool to wear a Rolex watch and fur coats showing up at hair shows, but then you can't even talk to a youngster who really admires you.
Exactly.
You see
Yep.
what I'm
Yep.
saying? So again, man, man, I'm handing you your flowers. And anybody who is listening to this live right now, man, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting my stamp on him. I honor this man, honestly.
Appreciate it.
I mean, you
Appreciate it.
you are our future, man, and it's like handing this industry over, man. We need more people like you. We
Man, I
need more
appreciate it.
honesty like you. We need more brothers speaking about the the God over the this foolishness that's going on in our industry because
Yep.
there's no truth.
Yep.
There's no
Yep.
honesty. There's a bunch of renegades out there who talk a lot, but they broke a lot.
Yeah. 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 Hmm. I feel you, man. And that's why when I come in here and I talk to them and I chop it up with them, I try to keep it solid. And the thing is, they don't agree with me all the time, but
Hmm.
it's the things that need to be said. We see a lot of the glitz and the glamour, the smoke and the mirrors, right?
Yes.
We see that a lot in the industry, but that ain't what barbering is, right? It's
Mhm.
fine to have things and all that, but that's gonna show without you. You ain't even gotta do nothing,
Right.
right? But how you carry yourself or whatnot, because you dealing with other people. That's what you're
Hmm.
doing. That's what we didn't become. I know with me, I didn't become a barber to be cool or all this other stuff. All that. Nah, I became a barber because it called me.
Hmm.
People, right? I had a whole story before I even became a barber. And when I became one, I realized that story is why people kept coming to me because I stopped being afraid to share it. right?
Come on.
And that connected me with people in a certain way, and you can just feel that this is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, because the more I told my story and was transparent with people in my chair day to day, the more people gravitated towards me, and it just became this thing, right? But who was I bringing to them while I was a barber mattered just as much as who I used to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I talk to these people, a lot of barbers ask basic questions. They ask the same questions. Hell, you didn't answer these questions before. Hell, books answer these questions. YouTube didn't answer these questions. It's not the question. It's a deeper question that they really asking, right?
Yeah.
Like I tell barbers, like if you're trying to build clientele in the beginning and you can't find clients, don't ask me where you can find clients at. I don't live where you live.
Right.
The problem is, if you can't start with friends and family, there's other things wrong with you. Because if you don't have friends and you don't have family, your question ain't how to build clientele or how to get more clients. You need to learn how to be a better person so people can start choosing you. Because that's what the problem really is.
Well, I
right?
think that the thing about that is a servant's heart, and you have a servant's heart. And when barbers understand what we really stand for, we are the community. We are part of it, and we are that community. And I think Instagram, Facebook, and a lot of social media, and see, you're really good at using the tools, but they think that that's the way to get clientele. First of all, you got to go out there and shake hands and kiss babies.
Right.
And the thing is that, you know, a lot of barbers don't want to stay in the shop. Well, where else you gonna go? Where you going?
That's right.
You know, one of my barbers told me, he said, man, I take appointments. I said, when? When do you take appointments? I mean, when do you take walk-ins? He's like, I take walk-ins all the time. I said, when? How do you take a walk-in when you're not there? Well, they gotta call me. No, that's called an appointment.
That's right.
See, we don't even understand the difference between the two.
Right.
So he don't want to come to work unless somebody's there, but he don't want to sit in there.
Yep.
But he said, I take in walk-ins. That's not a walk-in, bro. That's called an appointment.
That's right.
See, because we use words, and you talked about this before. We use words that don't have a defined meaning. That's not what that means. You see what I'm saying? We don't understand, and we have to understand what a barber's role is. And I think that's one of the biggest things that makes you so needed in this industry, is because you are also, and so am I, we are fighting a fight to get people to understand what our role is as a barber, not as an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer.
Yeah, I hate
I'm a master barber.
I hate that term.
Yeah. I don't want to be a celebrity barber. Although I work in Hollywood, don't you dare call me a celebrity barber.
Correct.
Because that's not what I do. I'm a barber. That's all I am. Right? But it lies within a servant's heart, treating people right, and building strong relationships that will last a lifetime over this little funky $50 that you done charge, or $75 you done charge, because you're going after the money instead of going after the heart. And that's where the problem is, right? You trying to outdo and outweigh. Listen, it ain't even, I know more barbers and stylists who are so in their hairstyling skills and good and terrible in their cutting skills, but are booked solid. They own homes. They got great credit because they know how to treat people. They know how to make people feel good. They know how to be on time because they're there before the client get there, right? They're reliable. You can count on them. This might not be the best, but because you make me feel good, I'm cool with this because I know it's your best. But reality is, these barbers, then you got the barbers who are so damn good, who are amazing, but can't keep clients. You don't know when they come in, so you hopefully they'll show up. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, right? And then you got to deal with whatever they dealt with the night before because they telling you the reason why they're late. I don't understand why they have all these booking apps, and you cannot honor. But the minute somebody don't show up on you, you want to charge them. Well, you know, I got to charge you. Well,
right. but you gotta throw that what by when you don't show up, right?
Right.
I tell
Right.
barbers all the time, they like, oh, I got a late policy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a late policy, okay? If what about when you late, are you gonna discount their haircut? And if not, that's a double standard. So
Yes.
if you plan on having a client for a long time, if you're making them a client, not a customer, a client, and they're gonna be here a long time, both of y'all gonna be late at some point within 5 to 10 years. So throw the late fee away. You know how many people that call like, hey, Cole, I'm running late. That's cool, man. I'm here, man. Because I really can get your haircut done in 20 minutes. I just be running my mouth with you. So,
Yes.
yeah, we cool. And they don't forget that. They don't
Yes.
forget it. If we're going to
Yes.
be in a client-barber relationship for an extended amount of time, somebody going to be late at some point. Hey, it is what it is. I'd rather have you for 10 years and you be late 5 times or 10 times, whatever. And sometimes if I'm late, that's fine. We gonna work it out. Ain't no late fees over here. It ain't.
Right.
Right.
So I want to flip the script right quick. And I want to ask you a couple questions. Because I think, and people who don't know, they're gonna know now. You know, who's on here, who's never been on your live. There's certain things that are in place, and one of those things is integrity, the power of integrity, your character, and you have a strong integrity, and your character is very strong. And they say a person with good character is a person that is unwavering, no matter what. That means you're not gonna lower your standards. What say you? Why do you get dressed to go to work as a barber? Why do you do it?
For one, it's to show professionalism. For one, and I market my services a certain type of way, right? And I expect those type of people to come in as well. I kind of match my people.
Yeah.
My clientele and me we dress the same way, right? Slacks, a button up, polo, sometimes dress shoes, sometimes a bow tie. We gonna come like that. My clientele come like that, but it's out of respect for my environment, and that's how we all perceive. That's how I seen barbering. That's what I seen myself being like, and I see my clientele like that too. And I like these type of people that's coming in the suits and all of that, right? I cut a lot of OGs as well, people older than me. I respect them, and when they giving me tips and telling me things, I'm listening. So I put that on, and I come in here, and we all on the same level. I try to be on the same level with my clients, because, you know, there ain't gonna be none of that. Like, I don't got no clients that sag pants no more. I used to back in the day. I don't got them type of clients no more. I think that also goes to how I dress when I come to work, how I carry myself, the conversations I have. That throw them type of people out. I ain't gotta say nothing. They just, it just works that way, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. The reason why I'm asking you that is because a lot of barbers truly believe now, and I want them to understand something, because a lot of times when we say things, people want to take things out of context, right? They'll take a sound bite and then they want to run with it. And the reason why I ask you that question, because a lot of barbers feel like they don't have to get dressed. They can wear the same old shirt they wore yesterday. They can wear the same raggedy jeans, and as long as they got their fresh Jordans on their feet, they cool, right? But reality is where did we lose? Where did we lose the part of professionalism? You don't have to be a suit. You don't have to get dressed like me and you, because we get dressed. But where did we lose? Where do you think we lost the level of professionalism, where it's almost like, you know, some churches say, just come as you are, right? Where do you think we lost that factor where we don't have to feel like we have to be professional because I'm good at what I do? I'm good at cutting hair. Where do you think that happened?
When barbers start mimicking rappers, they want to be the rappers. The barbers want to be the rappers, and plus, barbering is flexible. You know, you can come from any walk of life and get them licenses and get behind that chair. We didn't got people now. They want to be the rappers, and they don't want to look like they going to work. Okay. 9 to 5's not popular no more. The square guy ain't popular no more, right? when I come to work, I tell people this all the time. I used to stop by Waffle House every morning. And one morning, the lady said, they knew my name and everything. They, Cole, hey, good morning. She said, what do you do, Cole? I said, I'm a barber. She said, I thought you was a banker or something like that, right? I'm fine with being perceived as a banker.
Yeah.
Like I'm a barber, right? And barbers can be professional. But these new barbers, they don't want to look like they got a job. They want to look like a hustler or a rapper, or they want to look like they living the free life. And when they come over here, they got the freedom to do it because they're a barber. You know what I'm saying? I think we lost it when it's just the hip hop thing. They want to look like they making free money and drug money, but you're really a barber. I've seen barbers hide the fact that they're barbers on their social media. On social media, they look like hustlers. They look like rappers and thugs. They look like they flashing the barber money like the rappers flash their money on social media. But in real life, you got that money from standing behind a chair. Where that picture of that is? Where the picture you standing behind that chair is? Right? But they just mimicking the rappers. They don't want to look like a professional. They don't look like they got a job no more.
Is that, but I wonder, is that so wrong? Because the ones who I know that are like that, like the squares, I mean, you know, for me, you know, I've always been in the industry, and a lot of people were always, even my friends I grew up with, you know, in gangbanging and all, they all like, oh man, DL is square. He ain't trying to do it all. He's just a businessman. You know, that's the barber, you know. But one thing about it is they respected it, and they respected me. Nobody coming in my shop and robbing me, Crips or Bloods. They all come in the shop. That shop was a place, and still is a place, where you got a judge and the top drug dealer and the chief of police in there all at the same time. And the drug dealer know the chief police, and he's like, listen, this is a neutral zone. But you know, if I catch you, it's on, right? But at the same time, they can laugh and joke in that shop as family.
Yeah.
But once they get outside them doors, they back at it again, right? But the funny thing is one thing that they have in common is the barber, and the respect that they have for Cole, and the respect that they have for DL Master Barber. That this is where the professionalism has separated itself, because now there is no integrity when it comes to that. Barbers who work in the same shop don't even talk to each other no more. Right? It's like, and then the ones who have shops walk around their city like they're a gang. A fellow barber who owns a shop around the corner don't talk to the fellow barber that's down the street. You could see each other at the grocery store with your families, but won't have a conversation. Hey man, how you doing? Oh man, we just chilling. See, where I come from, and when I come up, when a barber raise their prices, everybody in the whole town raised their prices.
On one accord.
On one accord, right? We did not. It's like if they found out that I was charging $30, $35 back then everybody's coming up to that level. Ain't nobody gonna go down to 20. Ain't nobody going down to 15. But what I see now is barbers racing to the bottom like catfish and shrimps, and you know, eating off the bottom. You dig? Instead of raising themselves up, is because of the fear, the false evidence appearing real. They don't really believe that they're deserving of it. But then they'll go to a seminar and hear a Cole, hear DL Master Barber, come back with a battery on their pack, and then raise their prices, but they have not raised their value. You did what I'm saying? So your clippers are still raggedy. You still showing up to work smelling like weed. You still showing up to work late. But then you came to a seminar, and now you're gonna raise your prices, and I think that's robbery without a gun. You see what I'm saying? Because you thieving. There's nothing you doing different to get that money. Which every barber, if they're moving into integrity and moving in professionalism, every barber should give themselves a raise every year. Every barber. And there should be ways that you do that. Like I tell barbers all the time, they're like, "Well, D, I'm scared to raise my price." I said, listen, have you changed? Is your shop cleaner? Do you have toilet paper in your barber shop? Do you have paper towels? Do you give away free water? What do you do? Like in my shop, I have needle and thread, believe it or not, Cole, since I've been in business. I've been in business over 40 years. My shop has been open that long. And I still to this day have red, black, blue, white, thread, needle and thread in my station. And the reason why is because if your button is hanging off and you come in my shop, I will sew that button on for you, Cole.
Oh man, that's cold. Oh,
I've been doing this. Doing this. If it's raining out here and they got a song in LA say it never rains in Southern California, it does rain in Cali. Okay? But no matter if you got dress shoes on or tennis shoes, Cole, and if those shoes got dirt on them, guess what? I'm gonna get on my knees and wipe your shoes off. And they always pull away. Yo, you ain't gotta do that. No. If you done got out your car to come in here to get a haircut, that's the least I could do. Man, that's the least I could do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I come here, Cole, with a servant's heart, bro.
Yeah.
Honesty. I come with a servant's heart. I'm not so big to the point where I don't do that stuff. I don't do that shit.
Right.
Well, fuck that. Listen, Cole, and I'm inviting you too, and I'm holding you to this.
Okay.
I have a hotel in Costa Rica, okay? I have villas in Costa Rica that I own free and clear, right? I own a beach property in Costa Rica that I own free and clear. But all of these things came from being a barber. All of these things people truly believe, and I don't know why they believe it, but they truly believe that, oh, he got that kind of money because he worked on All American. No, sir. All American is only 6 years. I've been in this 40. All American don't pay that kind of money. TV don't even pay that kind of money. It's the thing is Cole, and I want to give the game and I'm gonna drop it because we're on the same page. I don't make a lot of money. It's what I do with my money is what makes the money make it so. In other words, I'm making money off passive income, not off the money standing behind that chair, not the money that where I gotta go in and cut hair. Cut hair is great. It's in my heart, and I will never ever not be a barber.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I am a barber, a proud barber.
That's right.
But at the same time, Cole, I took the little bit that God gave me. And I managed it well. And in my management, God given me more territory to manage. These villas don't belong to me, Cole. The houses that I have in Cali don't belong to me. The house in Arizona that I just did not belong to me. I had it 25 years. I am a manager of God's things. The same way when I worked in somebody's barbershop, I treated it like it was my barbershop. And I didn't even own a barbershop. Something on the ground, I pick it up. I didn't do that. I ain't cleaning up that shit. No. Because one day God is going to say, job well done, and he's going to grant me.
Yep.
See, I've been following you for a long time. You did? And I remember when you first came out and when nobody hearing your words. But see, when you have a servant's heart, God is going to give you a voice and people an ear to hear. Everybody is not going to be able to digest your words. Everybody's not going to be able to digest your knowledge or your wisdom. But those who have the discernment, the understanding, and the humility, they will be able to digest every word. Because because we're in a time now that people are, I don't agree with that because they in their feelings. I've never met so many men that are so sensitive in my damn life. They in their feelings about this and they in their feelings about that, and I don't agree with that haircut. I don't agree with what Cole said. That haircut was banging. Listen, man, that's his opinion, and this is your opinion.
Right.
So now I don't like Cole because he says something that hurt my feelings.
Right.
You soft as doctor's cotton. When is how do you be a man and raise a family with children and you softening your children?
Goddamn right.
How do you have a ring on your finger and supposed to be the protector, and you running behind your wife instead of standing in front of your wife to protect her. And I'm not saying that they not, but when you have the umph and the gumption to be in your feelings by somebody trying to empower, something is wrong with this picture, brother. And then Cole, and then here's where it really gets bad. Then you have the influencers that's supposed to be influencers, but I don't follow because I only follow one man. You listen to them, and they ain't nothing but prostitutes to these companies, Andes and Fabulous and Wall and every other company out there.
There you go.
You on that casting couch, and everybody want to follow and be just like you. But how about let's talk about how much you really get paid to do that kind of work?
Because they don't pay a lot.
No, they do not. They do not. But I'm building my brand. What brand are you building? Are you building their brand or are you building your own? Because you can only say your name, and you can say that company name. But go on and talk about your clippers and see how it work out for you.
That's
right. Go and talk about your comb and see how it work out for you. That's why cats like Morano, them dudes is lone wolves, is because, and you, myself, I'm a hitman. I'm a hired gun, man. All you hire me to speak, I shoot straight to the heart. I don't go for the head. I go for the heart.
That's the route I'm going.
Because that's where the decisions are. And I get paid for what I say. I get people fly me all over the world, not just in the United States, the world, to shoot. And I shoot and I don't miss because I'm prepared. Les Brown said it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than have an opportunity and not be prepared. I am prepared when I show up. And we as barbers and you, listen, you like Moses, man. You see what I'm saying? And you trying to free the people.
Goddamn
from the foolishness. I never understood why Martin and Malcolm, and I studied both of them very well as a young man and into my senior years. I followed and studied, and I'm like, why would you be out here trying to help your people when these people saying they're gonna kill you? But you do it anyway. You get up every day, and for one, it was turn the other cheek, and for the other, it was by any means necessary. My words are power. But as a barber, as a young man now, and in my senior years, Cole, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I understand, and I know it's in your heart. I would die for this because I'm trying to save my people. I'm trying to get people to understand that if you stick to this barber game, you can live a really good life. If you stick to this barber game and be honest and be on time and mean what you say and say what you mean and show up and do the work and be consistent. You ain't got to be the best. Just be consistent. You don't need no trophies behind your name. Just be consistent. It will take you to places and spaces that you've never been before. You teach on management and how to manage your mental, how to manage your mind, because see, that's another problem, Cole, that we have that a lot of us don't want to address. I truly believe, Cole, I truly believe this with of my heart of hearts, because I've been all over the world. I've been to thousands of barbershops. I truly believe that barbers and stylists truly suffer from PTSD, post-traumatic stress. I really do believe that. Now, some people say they ain't never been to war. Well, you got people who come from the hood. You got people who've been molested. You got men who swole with tattoos all on them, been molested. You got men who have no father, who's been wanting and yearning for that love. And then they own a barbershop and then try to rule with an iron fist because they're only going by what they know. You got barbers that's coming into this industry who've been pumped up through watching Instagram and Facebook, and then find out that you really got to go out there and hustle to get them customers in the chair, and then it's another thing to keep them. That's stressful, man. And then here come the bills. But then I got to I got to keep my, so I'm gonna go get me a Challenger and I'm gonna get me a Charger. Now you certified. No, you're not.
You're not.
You ain't certified.
That's right. That's
So,
right.
okay, well then, okay, I got my Challenger. Now, okay, now I got to go get a Rolex. Now I'm certified. Now I can hang out with J Majors. Man, stop.
It's all about the look.
It's about the look, but
Yeah.
when are you gonna put in the work?
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean? People, they don't know, Cole, what they don't know. They only go by what they see.
Yeah.
And they're moving in feelings instead of facts. And once you start dealing with the facts, is what they run from. Because the facts are, you got to show up to work. I don't want to hear that shit. Cole said you got to do. I ain't gonna do that. No. The facts are, I got to come to work. The facts are, I got to be consistent. What's wrong with even though ain't nobody else in that barbershop, nobody else in that barbershop giving away free water. What's wrong with you just put in room temperature water better than cold water any day? Why you don't put some in your? Why you don't put some water in your station and just offer them for